Welcome to Projection Reflection. I'm your host, Coronado, and today we're reviewing the newest MCU film, Captain Marvel. This one was directed by Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck, and the music by Pinar Toprek. The cast includes Brie Larson, Samuel L. Jackson, Ben Mendelsohn, Lashana Lynch, Annette Bening, Clark Gregg, and Jude Law. First thing I want to get into on this review is that I don't get why there's a controversy with this film. So Brie Larson said something. Who cares? If you're not strong enough to take her words, and just not get offended by them, that's your problem. But I don't understand the controversy with this film. I'm reviewing it just basing on if it's good or not. That's the way you should view a film. If it's good or not. Don't base it on any political stuff, any kind of controversy, or what anybody said, or if, oh my god, if there's a woman in this film. But seriously, just review it over if it's good film or not. Come on. So, the plot of the film includes Captain Marvel is an extraterrestrial Kree warrior who finds herself caught in the middle of an intergalactic battle between her people and the Skrulls living on Earth. In 1995, she keeps having recurring memories of another life as U.S. Air Force pilot Carol Danvers. With help from Nick Fury, Captain Marvel tries to uncover the secrets of her past while harnessing her special superpowers to end the war with the evil Skrulls. This film, all I gotta say is Captain Marvel was very entertaining. I found it very entertaining. I found it very funny. But it's certainly not the best MCU film. I actually liked it way more than Ant-Man and the Wasp. I thought Ant-Man and the Wasp was not very good. It could have been a lot better, in my opinion. Same thing goes for Spider-Man Homecoming. I think that film could have been a lot better. I mean, it's entertaining, yeah, but it's not my favorite Spider-Man film. And I think this film was a lot better than Ant-Man and the Wasp. I think it was better than Thor: The Dark World, and I think it was better than Iron Man 3. Yeah, I do mean that. It was better than all of those. But let me get into the rest of the things with this movie. The big thing I really liked about this movie was the CGI, the work that they did on Samuel L. Jackson and Samuel L. Jackson's character, Nick Fury, and of course Phil Coulson. That you could not even tell. You could not even freaking tell that their faces were changed at all. It looked so organic. It looked so real. Like, I guess if you were really looking at it, if you really looked at it, you could see it, but I couldn't even see it. Like, and if you can't see it, then the CGI guy did his job, because it is incredible how well they de-aged these actors. It was just amazing. I loved that. I liked the relationship between Nick Fury and Captain Marvel. They had really good... Brie Larson and Samuel L. Jackson had very good chemistry with one another. And I think that definitely held the film for me. Like, their relationship, their chemistry really kept the film together in a way for me. Another thing I really liked in this film, I really liked Goose. Goose the cat, freaking loved him. He stole every freaking scene he was in. Like, he was really, you'll see in the film, when you go see it, you'll see how cool Goose is. You'll see how funny Goose is. Goose is a pretty cool cat. Brie Larson's performance was alright. I thought, so many people are saying that her performance was wooden, but they kind of explain that in the film why her performance is like that. I mean, she is a Kree soldier. Jude Law's character keeps telling her, you need to not give into your emotions. No emotion. That's why her performance is the way it is. If you watch the film, you'd understand that. I mean, I'm talking to other reviewers here. If you watched the film, you would have understood why her performance was like that. That's why she performed it like that. Like, one of my friends, Dylan, said, like, an Oscar-nominated actress is not going to be stoic for no reason. Like, there was a reason her character acted that way. It's because she was raised by the Kree for, like, over 6 years, and they kept on telling her not to give in to her emotions, so that's why she doesn't show too much emotion. She doesn't fully give in to her emotions until the end of the film. And it's her emotions that make her powerful. But yeah, her performance was alright. I thought it was a decent performance. Is it better than the other MCU performances? No. Like, Tony Stark's performance of Iron Man, of course, is much better, and so is Chris Evans' performance as Captain America is way better. But she did a decent performance, and I could see her going way better with it in Endgame. I think maybe once she kind of fits into that character, then she'll have it. Because sometimes for other actors, it does take a while to get into that character, to fit into that character. And it might take her a little while. She slightly fits into the glove right now, if you know what I mean. I thought the action scenes in the film were pretty awesome. Especially the one fight scene. Not big spoiler here, but she has a fight scene where she's like chained up and she has these like gauntlet things on her that are locking her hands up, and she is trying to, using her power, she's trying to get these gauntlets off, and she's fighting all these Skrulls with these things on. And I thought that was a pretty memorable scene in the film. Another one would be the giant space battle around the end of the film. I thought that was really awesome, and the chase scene that you see in the trailer, loved it. I absolutely loved the Skrulls in this movie. Like, that whole sequence with the Skrulls and the chase scene was great. I loved it. One moment in the film I thought was really dumb. It was so stupid. I'm like, really? That's how that happened? That's how that happened? Really? Oh, I was just like, oh. That brought the movie down a couple points for me. I was just like, oh man, why did you do that? Like, you'll find out. Once you see the movie, you'll find out. Some of the things, like, okay, we get it, it's the 90s, like, there was, like, a lot of 90s things thrown in the film. I didn't think they really had to do that. Like, I think the music and stuff would have been enough, and the blockbuster would have been enough. Like, you didn't really have to show the 90s too much. My favorite thing was the blockbuster in it, because I absolutely loved Blockbuster as a kid. Like, I went to Blockbuster on, like, a freaking daily basis as a child, and I would spend, like, an hour just looking for a movie. My parents really hated me for that. But I remember as a kid I wanted Blockbuster to be my first job. And just seeing that Blockbuster again just brought some great memories for me because of just how much I love Blockbuster. Okay, let's get back to the movie. I think this film was a great message for young girls. It's kind of that no-quit attitude, and Captain Marvel has that. I think we really need more female-driven superhero films. I would love to see a freaking She-Hulk movie. That would be badass. I'd love to see, trying to think here, what else would I like? I'd like to see a Starfire movie. Maybe a freaking Raven movie. Man, I would love to see, like, Black Canary on the big screen. I would love to see, there's so many female superheroes I would like to see on the big screen. And, of course, they freaking perfected it with Wonder Woman. Like, this film, it's not as good as Wonder Woman. I'm gonna get into that right now. It's not as good as Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is a solid female-driven film. This film, it's a decent film. It's not amazing like Wonder Woman, but it's decent. But yeah, great message for young girls to never quit. And this film was mainly made for young girls to look on the screen and be like, I want to be like Captain Marvel. I want to be a strong woman. And I grew up with a lot of strong women in my life. My mom, my aunts, my grandmother, and my wife, they're all very strong women. And I am proud to be a part of a family with very strong women in my family. I'm very proud. My mom, she's the one I look up to. She's awesome. And she has so much inner strength. And just some of the stuff that she's put up with in the past and how she gets through it is just amazing. And she pulls through it. She pulls through it just like Captain Marvel does. She gets back up. Women, like, I love a woman that does not quit. And Captain Marvel does not quit. One of the things about this film, I felt like the movie's visual style, I felt it felt a little generic. It's kind of like that style that all Marvel movies are kind of getting now. But it seems like, Captain America had a certain style to it because it was directed by the guy who directed The Rocketeer. Of course, the first Iron Man definitely had a style to it. The first Ant-Man film. A lot of those films had a certain style, a certain look to them. And Captain Marvel, nothing stuck out with me with the visuals. Like I said, I liked the Skrulls and I liked Talos, the main Skrull in the film. I thought he was very well performed. I loved him. I loved his character. I actually wish there could have been more stuff on the Skrulls, more backstory. That's like one of my big points here. I wanted more backstory on Captain Marvel. I wanted more backstory on the Skrulls. I wanted more backstory on the Kree. I just wanted more and more information. And I didn't get it. I wanted more Hala, which is the Kree planet. I wanted to see more of Hala and what Captain Marvel's life was like on that planet. I wanted stuff explained. There were some things in the film where I'm like, explain! Why is it like this? Why is this happening? Explain! Like, what's going on? They need to explain more things in this film. Especially, there's one point in the film where I'm like, this is something they really should have explained. Like, how did they get this? How did they get that? Come on. I think Captain Marvel, the character, does have a lot of potential. Was this the best origin story they could have given Captain Marvel? No. It could have been a little bit better. If I want to be honest, it could have been a lot better. But the film is still decent. I still enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. I laughed. I freaking, cheered. Captain Marvel is a very strong female character, and she kicks ass. I really thought she kicked ass in a lot of those fight scenes, and I think Brie Larson is very much growing into her character. And I look forward to seeing her in Endgame. So overall, if I'm going to give this film a score, I got to give it a 3.5 out of 5. Originally I was going to give it a 4 out of 5, but slowly my score changed. So it's a 3.5 out of 5 for me today with this film. I highly recommend you go see it, get your own views on the film, and please subscribe to my channel. I could really use a lot more viewers. It would be awesome if I could get more subscribers. You guys are awesome. For the people who have subscribed, freaking love you guys. And the viewers who are watching, love you guys too. Just make sure to press that subscribe button, because I'm really trying. I think I'm only at about 47 subscribers. And it'd be cool if I could hit 50. I'd be really excited to hit 50. I've been working hard on this channel, and you guys, absolutely love you guys for helping me out. So I guess that's the end of my Captain Marvel review, and hope you guys liked it. See you later.